Hello everyone, this is Zuma Khokhar, and in this video I will share a storyboard template that can possibly help you in your next e-learning course. So right now I have a storyboard template open, and this is the one of the most favorite templates that I mostly use in my courses. So as you can see that it is empty, and I can explain all these terms and then we can move to the one that has been filled already. The first step in the process will be that I will explain the terms that have been mentioned in this template. The first term is the page ID. Page ID refers to the number that you are inside the storyboard document. It could be any number starting from the number 1, and it could end depending upon how much is the length of your storyboard document. The second term is the title. So title refers to what would be the title of this slide, because it is always a good idea if you refer in this document in regards to what do you want to have in your e-learning course that is either designed in Storyline 360 or Captivate. So it's always a good idea if you keep that thing in mind, because it's always helpful for the developer if they have clear and concise information in the storyboard document itself. The third term is the graphics, and graphics refers to the images that you are supposed to use or you are planning to use in your storyboard document. The fourth term is the slide text, and slide text refers to the content that will be available on the slide itself. The fifth term is voiceover, which refers to the audio that the listeners will listen when they are taking the course. The next term is the media, that involves the audio and video files that you are planning to include in your e-learning course. The next term is interactivity, and interactivity refers to the options that are listed here, and it could be more than or less than that depending upon the scope of your course. The next term is notes to developer. These are basically the notes that are provided to the e-learning developer or the graphic developer. The final term is layout, and layout refers to how do you want the course to be aligned inside the course. This could be that it could be center aligned, it could be left aligned, it could be right aligned. So basically, the more comprehensive the information is given in this document, the greater is the idea of having a better interactive and authentic course. So now I will show you a sample storyboard document that has been built based upon this template. So this is a sample storyboard document that has been developed on the concept of asthma, and this is how it looks like in its final form. This is a 23-page storyboard document, but for the purpose of our video, I will only focus on the first page of the document. The first term is page ID, and since this is the page number 1 and this is the welcome slide in the course, so this is why I have labeled it as AST1 welcome. And AST is basically the abbreviation that I have taken for the term asthma. The second term title gives the title of the course, that is Welcome to the Asthma course. The third term shows the graphics that I have considered to include in my course. So you can see that I have included 2 graphics for my course. The next term is the slide text, and this is the text that I have planned to include in my slide, that is the welcome slide. The next term is the voiceover, and voiceover is basically the text that the narrator will speak for the purpose of this slide. So if I want to include any media that is either an audio or a video file, I can always do it by labeling it similar to the page ID of that course. The next option is interactivity, and for the purpose of interactivity, I have opted for the option of button click. The next option is Notes to Developer, and Notes to Developer is basically my instructions that I have decided to give to the graphic developer. And the last option is the layout. So I want the layout to have a left justification, and I want the font to be Calibri, and I want it left justified. Also, I want the graphic on the right side of the slide text. So this is basically one of the possible ways in which you can do storyboarding for your next e-learning course. But there are so many templates available that you can choose the one that best suits the need of your subject matter experts and that best fits the need of your courses. If you are an e-learning developer or someone who is new to this field, please share a comment that did you like this video. Also share your feedback if you want me to create a video on any specific topic of interest. So this was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.